Good evening. My name is Josh Ivory, and I'm resident manager here at Trinity. And today we will be doing an interview with Mr. Charlie Smith. How are you feeling today?
Good evening, Josh. I feel absolutely amazing. This is a wonderful day, and I'm very proud to be here. I'm very honored to be here.
That's good. That's good. So I want to know, how did you end up here at Trinity?
I end up here. I've been here. This is not my first time being here. I've been here before, so I actually came through many years ago in 2009, a part of the old Trinity. I was a Kalonji brother. I actually have a Kalonji name. My name is Osei Kalonji Gerari. And but then years later, I was in and out, my addiction, and I did well, fall down, get up. Like Don McClurkin said, we fall down, but we get back up. So I fell down, get back up, and I was here like a little over a year ago, and
I remember I was here.
yeah. So I was here, and I was here about almost 6 months, and things didn't go too well during that term. And so one day I was outside getting off from work and I seen Dr. Scott. So he told me, he said, Charlie, you always have a place here. And I was like, I appreciate it, but I won't be doing training. I'm okay. At the time, I'm thinking I'm okay because I had a place to stay and I had a job. And so I figure I'm doing okay. But when I did run into trouble, uh, I hesitated to come back, but I left a message on the wonderful lady named Miss Felicia. I left a message on her phone, voicemail, and
Shout out, Miss Felicia.
yeah, they reached out back to me, and they gave me another chance to come here. So when I came back, I say within a week, no, it was 2 weeks. 2 weeks after being here, I decided that I'm just not going to be triggered. That was 7 months ago. I'm still here.
That's good. So, with that being said, what made you want to stay?
Well, they kind of laid it a perfect plan for me. Dr. Scott tailor-made a plan for me.
Tailor-made.
He tailor-made a plan for me because at this time, Mr. Hart and the wonderful lady named Miss Tiffany, they intervened. But one lady named Miss Tiffany and but Mr. Hart, they intervened that day. I stopped by Miss Tiffany's office and I told her that I appreciate you, but I'm just not going to stay. And so she said, "Where you going?" I said, "I have a plan, but I thought maybe she was going to just, it's okay, Charlie, take care of yourself, call us, but it didn't go that way. She was very persistent, and Mr. Hart, they were very persistent. And I looked up, and they was really right in front of my face as I was packing my bag. And I'm like, I looked up like,
They were showing love. That's love. People care for you. Then nobody wants to see you struggle. That's why we're all there for you.
And Josh, it overwhelmed me because I have never been shown love like that other than my mom. I've been in places before, and they get tired of your stuff and they just let you go. I was just a number.
So you can say Trinity is like a family.
That's absolutely true. It's absolutely like a family. It's mind blowing. Sometimes they care. I was just sharing today in a meeting we went to. I said, it's funny how you ask. How I said, I'm just talking about me now. I'm talking to the group. I said, I'm just talking about me. I said, I asked for help, right? But I don't always agree the way help. And then someone replied and said, well, you can't ask for help and then tell help how to help.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's
Right.
it's kind of win lose sometimes for me because but I'm getting through it because I'm getting through it.
Would you say it's win and lose because it's not how you want it to go exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because I'm very defiant at times. You know, you tell me to go left, I would just automatically go right, just because you said go left.
That's wild. That's wild.
And so it's it's more love, and then but I know come next June I will be. One thing Mr. Hart always tell me when he tell me no, which he's good at that. He'll say, "You'll thank me later."
Yeah, I mean it's the truth. When you're going through a struggle, it's always like that because you want to do what you want to do, but you know, we want to do what's right for you. And what you want to do ain't always the right way. We just try to help guide you. So, how exactly and what exactly have been some of the things that Trinity has helped you with along this path?
I'm absolutely glad you asked that question. 7 months ago when I got here, now let me take you back a little bit, and I'm gonna speed up through to sake of time. So I'm gonna speed up. I came out of high school in 1982. It's from Carver High School. I'm from Columbus, Georgia, y'all. And in 1983, I was in San Francisco learning to be a food artist. I'm a person that got two trades, and I got a high school diploma. So I can cook, I can ice sculpture, I can do a lot of wonderful things with.
Ice sculpture.
Yeah, I'm an ice sculptor. I'm a sculptor.
Never knew that.
Yeah, I'm a sculptor. But when I got to Trinity House, I didn't even know my ABCs. Yeah, I've been in jobs, places at the Marriotts. I've been in big hotels and stuff, but I could never get the position that I was so deserved. But due to my reading skills, spelling skills, I always had to stay back and just watch other people rise. I even trained guys to be my boss when they come in. I got to show them how to do this, show them how to do that.
It had to be tough.
They're very tough. I'm watching them, be successful, and I'm watching me just go further and further back. Watching them, the same very person I didn't train, watching them tell me get off the clock. So it was very heartaching, very heartbreaking. One of the things when I got to Trinity House, one of the things Dr. Scott did that day, Miss Tiffany and Mr. Hart, they said after I was packing my bag, I got to tell you, they told me to take him. Miss Tiffany said, "Well, take him to Dr. Scott." And I said, "No, don't take him to Dr. Scott. I want to go see him." And so when I went and saw Dr. Scott, I didn't quite know what he was going to say. And when I told him, I told him that I couldn't read. And he said, "And that's it?" He said a little casual, loose like that.
Was that hard for you to say out loud?
It's very hard. It's still very hard. One thing about being here is you ain't gonna get nowhere around here about holding. You gotta let go of the pride.
Yes, sir.
You gotta let go of pride in order to stay here. But it's a tough program. It don't require it. Your pride, you won't make it here. You will crumble.
So Trinity helped you learn your ABCs and read and get you together.
Well, yeah, I have this wonderful guy. His name James Clifton, and initially I asked Miss Tiffany could she give me a lady tour, but I got the right person, and everything's going beautiful, and actually me and James have been coming quite close.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, he's somewhat like a sponsor and a tutor. Yeah.
That's good. That's a blessing.
Yeah.
So, my last question before we get out of here, what advice would you give to somebody that was going through situations you were struggling with an addiction about Trinity House? What would you tell them about Trinity?
This is an absolutely wonderful place to be, but you have to be patient. You got to be very patient. But you got to really want to be here. Trinity House can't do no more for you than you can do for yourself. They'll set you
That's
up
a fact.
for success. They'll set you up. They'll give you everything you need when you leave out that door. But it ain't gonna be just overnight. It ain't gonna be just like on your turn. You're gonna have to listen to people, and you're gonna have to learn to.
You gotta want it.
Yeah, you gotta really want it.
Gotta want
It's very structured, and it's designed to be that way. Dr. Scott went for it to be like that, and he got a great team of people around here that follow his instructions to the T. So
That's what I'm supposed to do.
Ain't no way you gonna get around it. You ain't gonna sweet talk them. You ain't gonna charm them to death. But they in it to win it for you. You can't win here. I got great plans when I leave here, but it's my plan when I leave here. It's gonna take a whole nother year. But what I got to lose?
Right. Thank you, Brother Charlie.
Oh, yeah, man, Josh. Yeah,
Glad
man.
that you was able to join us here on this TCM Impact.
Man. Yeah, man. You're so welcome. You're so welcome.
And I'm glad to hear your story.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we hope to see more from you.
Absolutely. My pleasure, brother. I'm happy to be here.
All right.
Thank you for watching. For more information about our mission, please visit our website at www.tcmatlanta.org.